Elk-hair caddis. This is probably the most popular adult caddis imitation in the world. You can tie it in a lot of different sizes and a lot of different colors to imitate different insects. We're going to tie a light colored one with a bright green body. It's good for imitating light tan caddis in the middle of summer, and yellow sallies, which is not a caddis, but it's a little stonefly that very often have really bright green bodies. That's why we're using this color of dubbing. But you can use brown dubbing or darker olive dubbing to imitate different species. We've got the wire rib tied in there. It's just fine gold wire. Now we're dubbing a body up to about the 3/4 point. Thin back toward the end of the hook, thicker up toward the thorax. And don't worry if there's stray fibers sticking out all over the place. We're going to go over this dubbing a couple times, once with hackle and once with the rib, so everything will be bound down. Okay, now we tie the hackle in. Start with your hackle, wrap 2 or 3 times right in one spot, and then start spiraling back 4 or 5 times toward the rear of the hook. Don't let go like I just did. When you get to the rear of the hook, you stop with the hackle and start winding that wire rib forward in the opposite direction, moving it back and forth slightly so that you don't bind down any hackle fibers. Tie that rib off. Clip the wire rib. Clip the end of the hackle. And then it's time to tie in the wing. This is bleached elk hair. I've got it stacked so it's all about the same length. You want to make sure that this is shorter than the body of the caddis, than the body of the fly. In real life, a caddis wings are longer than the body, but for some reason to make this fly look good, it needs a little shorter wing. So you place those stubs right above the hook eye and do 1 loose, 2 loose. The 3rd one I start cinching it up almost to where your thread breaks. See how that wing really flares? Hold it in place and do 1 through the butts of the hair and then right behind the hook eye. Use your whip finishing tool to finish it right behind the hook eye, under the elk hair stubs. Cinch it up. Trim away a few extra fibers. And there you have it, elk hair caddis.